I think we got the full card. So, actually 6 days early. Gonna give you guys my predictions for the Royal Rumble 2026. Now, we are not anywhere near excited for this year's Royal Rumble as we were last year, eh? And, just to go on a little rant, even though the match has grown on me and, it is cool to see. I'm just gonna talk about last year's Royal Rumble for a second. The excitement I had for last year's Royal Rumble was through the roof. Okay, and then I mean, reports have come out that the Royal Rumble was the most viewed pay-per-view last year, and that was the highest I got. Let me show you. This is something for another future video. By the way, not that, but the Xbox. Finally, I sent it like freaking 6 hours ago. But thank you to that seller. 5 PLE views. I don't know what the hell to search up. Let's go there. I'm sorry that this part of the video is so long. It's hard when you know. I know it's fucking blurry, but yeah, that's the last year's pay-per-views in order. Royal Rumble, 3.2 million. Those are the pay-per-views, all of which I reviewed, by the way. So go check those out. Yeah, it never got better than Royal Rumble, not even WrestleMania. And yeah, it is cool. You can tell this video is improvised because I'm struggling to talk, you know. It is cool to see like someone so unexpected win the Royal Rumble, you know, with Jey Uso. And I have become a bit of a fan of Jey Uso since then. But man, I was upset like you wouldn't believe. You had the shot. You screwed it up, man. John Cena should have won the Rumble last year. You should have tied Stone Cold. And then you still could have had him do something at Elimination Chamber. Had him wrestle at Elimination Chamber. Still could have done the heel turn. But literally, you had Jey Uso win. Why? Literally just to shock fans for no reason. That's literally the only reason you guys did it. I say you guys as if you guys are WWE, alright? I was upset off my rocker last year, man. And when I look back at it a year later, well, it hasn't been quite 365 days, but you know what I mean. I feel pretty resentful. You know, you did that just to shock fans for the sake of it. Swerving for the sake of swerving. Other examples of that, Sheamus winning the 2012 Rumble instead of Chris Jericho. Swerving for the sake of swerving. Jack Perry, although he was Jungle Boy at the time, winning the AEW Casino whatever the hell at Double or Nothing 2021. Swerving for the sake of swerving instead of Christian. Chris Jericho, again, except this time he was the one who won. Had him beat Kevin Owens at Payback 2017, swerving for the sake of swerving. It's so freaking annoying, man. And I have never been more upset with a WWE match or show ever in my life. Yeah, I got 2 of the 3 things I wanted the most from John Cena's retirement tour. 17, obviously, he broke the record. Ecstatic about that. 2, he won the Intercontinental Championship, Grand Slam champion. Ecstatic about that. 3, should have won the Royal Rumble. And look what happened. Yeah, you took a risk, but look. Now Jay is in a spot where just everyone just hates him. And it all started at that Royal Rumble. Should have had John win instead, but no, you just had to swerve for the sake of swerving. That pisses me off. I had that much better worded in my head. I did not mean for this to go 6 minutes. Just talking about that part, but anyway, 4 matches, Royal Rumble 2026. It's the Royal Rumble, so I'm excited. Actually, every single match looks amazing. I'll say that. I'll start off with the women's Royal Rumble match. Now let's just see who the participants are. I didn't do one last year because I had a Jinx thing. I talked to friends about it at the time. A Jinx fear and stuff. Women's Royal Rumble match, who are the participants? I'm not going to read every single one, but... yeah, I got who I think will win. I'm just going to do one choice. 2 years ago, I might have said these are my 3 choices or something like that. But, I haven't been watching Raw and SmackDown, just, I watched Saturday Night's main event last night. That was pretty good. Not amazing, but it was pretty good. So I don't know who's been built up or whatever, but that turned out to not matter at all last year when they had Jay win, because he was not built up whatsoever to win the Royal Rumble. So, I don't know who's been built up, like I said. So, I'm sorry I sound so depressed. I am actually kind of tired and kind of excited but frustrated about the future too. You know what I mean? You guys rock though. I'm predicting Liv Morgan to win the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble match. She was the runner-up twice. I don't think she was even in last year's one. What was she doing last year? I can't remember. But yeah. I got Liv Morgan to win the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble match. I have a second choice, but I don't want to say my second choice, because otherwise it'll feel like, if that second choice gets out, I feel like I'm cheating. You know what I mean? So now there's not as many wrestlers announced for the men's Royal Rumble. Remember last year how awesome that Rumble looked? Imagine if they do Jey Uso again. Wouldn't surprise me. You know what? Knowing WWE, they'll have frickin' what's his name? Otis. They'll have Otis win the Royal Rumble just to swerve for the sake of swerving. But he hasn't even my pick. Actually, who was my pick? This one's a little bit tougher, because there's no clear rumors as to what the main event of WrestleMania 42 will be. It was Cody versus Roman. Both of them are in this Royal Rumble match. We thought one of them would be champion. We thought Cody would be champion. I could see it being Roman. I didn't even have a pick for. Oh man, I just realized I did the Rumble matches first. Screw it. There's one match on here I think could main event, probably won't, but could. That's not either of the Rumbles. But this is tough. I could see it being Gunther, possibly. Oh man, imagine if they have Gunther win. And then they have the AJ Gunther match, main event, the Royal Rumble show, and Gunther wins that too. Far out. Cody Rhodes. Could Cody Rhodes win it a third time? He should have been John Cena last year, but I don't know. Let's get back to that later, all right? Because like I said, I was already frustrated about doing the thing. Let's go into the WWE Championship match. Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn for the WWE Championship. Actually, I think I have a pick who might run the Royal Rumble now. Maybe. Because I was just thinking about last year, what they did with Saturday Night's main event. And then they did, you know. I got Drew McIntyre retaining. Could Sami win? Yeah, he could win here. Because I remember, I didn't watch it, but I saw they did a promo about like, hey Papa, when Sami Zayn was talking about his son, hey Papa, how many world championships have you won? 0. And why do they call John Cena the Never Seen 17? Because he's won 17 world championships. It was the other way around. It was the world championships part first, then how many have you won? I think. I got Drew McIntyre, but we'll go back to Sami Zayn later. Career-threatening match, AJ Styles versus Gunther. I know, this match, it had me like, I was like, yes, this is what I'm going to say. But now my gut says, because that would be poetic, 10-year anniversary, because AJ Styles debuted in WWE, Royal Rumble 2016. 10 years later, he retires Royal Rumble 2026 at the hands of freaking Gunther, possibly. My gut says AJ Styles is going to win. I think AJ Styles is going to win via, it might be something like count out or DQ or something like that, you know. But if this is it for AJ, far out. But now let's go back to the men's Royal Rumble match. And I could see that match main eventing if AJ versus Gunther main events this show instead of either of the Rumble matches or even the WWE Championship. In fact, any of these matches could main event, actually. Far out. What was I talking about? All right, so I think AJ is going to win somehow. It might not necessarily be by pinfall or even submission, but I think AJ will win. But if it is it for AJ in WWE, thank you for everything, AJ. Amazing career. Men's Royal Rumble match. I think Sami Zayn's going to lose the WWE Championship match against Drew McIntyre. Then I think he's going to be inserted into the Men's Royal Rumble the same night and win the whole thing. That's my prediction. I could be wrong as hell. But yeah, I'm going with Sami Zayn. I think Sami Zayn will fail the WWE Championship match. Then I think he will win the Royal Rumble match itself. 2026. Yeah, 25th January 2025. 2026, sorry. I'm your boy Mark. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a good one.